Morning, guys. I have something that I wanted to share with you. Um, I'm not sure if you have heard this verse before, John 1:12. Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. A lot of times you'll see it on a sticker like this. I am a child of God. John 1:12. But are you? Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. You have to receive him personally. You have to believe in his name. But that doesn't automatically make you a child of God. We may believe that Jesus is who he says he is and acknowledge that he did what is recorded in the Bible, but that doesn't mean we're automatically God's children. Even the demons believe, but they don't ask to be part of his family. Because giving your life over to God, becoming adopted by him, means change. If you don't want to change, then you forfeit the adoption. If you don't accept the terms of your forever home, then you can't sign the papers. You forfeit eternity because that's your choice. You can know all you want, but unless you give yourself up to adapting to a whole new way of living, there's no true allowance of healing and restoration. You literally put a superglued cork in the ever-flowing bottle of blessing when you don't allow God into your life. You reject and disallow Jesus' blood, his agony and suffering, when you know he's the only way to live fully and have peace and eternal fulfillment. You throw away the option of receiving prosperity in your struggles, having the arms of the Creator of the universe engulf you in the pit of despair and shield you from demons, because you think you can do just fine on your own, and that's your choice. Are you choosing to be part of his family? It's hard. It's really hard to live following God, to live knowing that he's real, accepting what Jesus did for me, and choosing to follow him, choosing to make change, choosing to not live the way I feel like I want to, choosing to do better for myself in the long run by letting God lead, even though it is not the way I want to go. I want to be selfish. I want to eat all the sugar and be lazy and talk about people behind their back and not work on my yard because it's hard, and tell my kids find another way to get somewhere because I don't feel like driving. I could throw in the towel so many times, but you know what? That's not the best way to live, is it? No, you have to give up yourself. So just because you believe that Jesus says who he is, and just because you acknowledge that he did what he is in the Bible, doesn't mean you're a follower of God. He gave you the right to become his children. But unless you choose to do and be what he says, and you choose to live and follow that path that he is pointing out for you, you're not his child. That's a hard smack in the face, isn't it? This is why he says that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, because unless you have faith like a child and put away your pride, put away needing control, put away selfishness, put away how you want to live your life and follow a different way of life, you're not actually part of the family. You're choosing which family you want to be part of. Do you want to be part of the family of demons who want nothing to do with God? Or are you choosing to fight against that and be part of God's family? He gave you the right to become his children. He gave you the adoption papers. But if you're not on board with change, if you're not on board with a different life, then you're not signing those papers. You're not letting yourself be part of his family. So, like he said in another verse, choose you this day whom you will serve. And another verse, what is it? If you are lukewarm, I will spit you out of my mouth. He wants nothing to do with lukewarm people. You can't sit on the fence. You have to choose which side of the fence. You have to choose whether you're going to be hot or cold. You can believe in God and know all of this stuff, but that's just head knowledge. But you're not actually choosing to participate in the way of life that God called you to. So are you a Christian? Or are you not? You got to choose whether you want to be adopted into God's family. It's your choice. He already gave everything.